Let's have a real chat for a moment. How are you feeling about your fitness journey? If you're like most people, you might be feeling a little stuck, a little frustrated, or just plain overwhelmed. It seems like every time you turn around, there's a new, complicated diet to follow, or a punishing workout program that promises results but only delivers exhaustion. I'm Madi. I've spent years sifting through the bowl and figuring out what actually works. If you're sick of all the fads about the next big thing, then I'm glad you're here. I want you to take a deep breath and forget all of that for a second. What if I told you the path to getting lean was far simpler and more enjoyable? We've been conditioned to think fitness requires suffering, that if we're not drenched in sweat and aching for days, we're not making progress. I'm here to tell you that is a myth. The real secret to a sustainable transformation is found in a gentle, consistent habit. A habit you already know how to do. I'm talking about the simple, beautiful act of going for a walk. Let's walk through this together and I'll show you how this one friendly habit can transform your body and mindset. Why we love to overcomplicate fitness and why we should stop. It's not your fault that you think getting in shape has to be hard. We are surrounded by messages that reinforce this idea, from social media influencers pushing extreme challenges to ads for shredding programs. The fitness world screams that no pain, no gain is the only rule. But let me ask you a question. How has that approach been working for you in the long run? If you're like most people, it works for a few weeks until life gets busy. Your willpower fades, and you find yourself right back where you started, feeling guilty and discouraged. This cycle is exhausting, and I want to help you break free from it. The truth is, your body responds far better to gentle, consistent nudges. Think of it this way. Imagine you're trying to fill a large bucket with water. You could dump a giant gallon jug into it all at once, causing water to splash everywhere. Or you could use a small, steady trickle from a hose. The steady trickle will fill the bucket calmly, efficiently, and without any mess. That's what walking is. The steady, gentle trickle of fitness. It's not flashy, but it is incredibly effective. It's something you can do day after day, year after year, without burning out. It's about building a lifestyle, not just surviving a punishment. The wonderful, surprising benefits of a simple walk now. I know what you might be thinking. A walk really that seems too simple to be powerful. I hear you. But the science behind walking is genuinely astounding. When we look under the hood, we find this gentle activity is a metabolic masterpiece, perfectly tuned for fat loss and overall health. Let's break down some of the wonderful things that happen. First and foremost, walking is an incredible fat-burning activity. When you go for a run or do a high-intensity workout, your body goes into a state of stress. It needs energy fast, so it pulls from readily available sources, including stored carbohydrates. But when you walk, your body is in a calm, steady state. It's not panicking. Because of this, it can leisurely tap into your body's most abundant energy reserve, your fat stores. In fact, studies show that up to 70% of the calories you burn during a brisk walk come directly from fat. That's a higher percentage than you get from running. Walking is essentially a targeted fat burning session that feels relaxing, not draining. But the benefits don't stop there. One of the biggest hurdles in any fitness journey is managing hunger. Have you ever finished a brutal workout and felt like you could eat everything in the refrigerator? That's because intense exercise can spike your hunger hormone, ghrelin. This leads you to consume more calories than you just burned, completely negating your hard work. Here's the beautiful part about walking. It doesn't have that effect. A 45 to 60-minute walk burns a significant amount of calories, anywhere from 200 to 300, depending on your pace and size. And it does this without triggering a massive compensatory hunger response. This is a total game changer. It means you can create a consistent calorie deficit, the key to fat loss. Without the constant gnawing of hunger, it's a peaceful, sustainable path to a leaner physique. And the perks keep on coming. Going for a walk is like hitting the reset button for your entire system. Feeling stressed, anxious, or stuck on a problem, a walk can work wonders. Research from Stanford University found that walking can boost creative output by up to 60%. It helps to clear the mental fog, reduce stress hormones, and reboot your motivation. Furthermore, if you take your walk outside, you're giving your eyes a much-needed vacation from screens. Our eyes are constantly strained by focusing on phones, computers, and TVs. Looking at objects at varying distances outdoors helps your eye muscles relax. It can even help slow the progression of nearsightedness. So, with this one simple, enjoyable activity, you are actively burning fat, managing your appetite, boosting your brain power, and your health. It's the ultimate multi-tool for well-being. Your simple two-step plan to success. All right, now that we're all excited about the why, let's get into the practical how. I promise you, this is not complicated.
In fact, my entire plan can be broken down into 2 simple, friendly steps. These steps focus on addition, not deprivation. Step 1, the stealth calorie deficit.
I love this concept because it feels like a clever life hack, not a diet. The goal here is to burn more calories without having to consciously eat less. Here's all you need to do. First, find a rough estimate of your daily maintenance calories, the number of calories your body needs to maintain your current weight. You can find simple calculators online with a quick search. Now, instead of cutting 300 calories from your diet, which can leave you feeling hungry and restricted, you're going to add a 45 to 60-minute walk to your day. This walk will naturally burn about 200 to 300 calories for most people. Because you're still eating your maintenance calories, that 200 to 300 calorie burn creates a gentle deficit. Your body, needing to fuel your new walking habit, will start to tap into your stored fat. It's a seamless, automatic process. You get to eat the same amount of food you're eating now, but by adding this one pleasant activity, you're guiding your body toward fat loss. It's a peaceful partnership with your body, not a war. Step 2, be your own best friend. The justice principle. Now, this step has nothing to do with exercise and everything to do with your mindset. I call this the principle of justice, but you can think of it as self-accountability rooted in kindness. It's about making a gentle promise to yourself and honoring it. This isn't about being a drill sergeant. It's about being a trustworthy friend to yourself. If you commit to a walk after dinner, and the time comes and you're feeling tired, acknowledge the feeling. Then, gently remind yourself of the promise you made. If you do skip it, don't descend into a spiral of guilt and self-criticism. That doesn't help anyone. Instead, just kindly and honestly acknowledge it. Okay, I didn't go for my walk today, I forgive myself, and I'll get back to it tomorrow. This self-respect is the true bedrock of lifelong consistency. It's what transforms a fleeting effort into a lasting lifestyle. It turns your fitness journey from a stressful test you can fail into a supportive conversation you have with yourself every day. Bringing it all together. Your first step on a friendlier path. So, let's bring this all home. What is the friendliest, easiest path to getting lean? It's not a brutal slog or a complicated science project. It is the simple, powerful, and deeply enjoyable habit of walking. It's about choosing the steady, gentle trickle of progress over the overwhelming flood. It's about giving your body a tool it loves to use, a way to burn fat without the stress, and it's about partnering with yourself through kindness and accountability. This approach is powerful because it's built for real life. It understands that you have good days and off days. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is consistency fueled by self-compassion. Your journey to a healthier, happier, and leaner you starts not with a scream, but with a single, friendly step. You don't need a gym membership or a kitchen full of special foods. You just need a pair of comfortable shoes and a willingness to be kind to yourself. You have everything it takes to succeed. Your training arc starts now. You've got this.